How you doing, guys? Good to see you all again, as always. It's been a bit of a crazy few days. Busy, busy, busy. Uh, just want to do a shout out to Malcolm Charles and James Skiffin. They're doing a podcast called Just Making Conversation, talking about the hobby, and this episode's about the tools in the hobby, modelling tools, and all about them. It's a great little podcast. You'll find them on Facebook under Just Making Conversation. They've just started out doing a podcast. I love podcasts. Podcasts are great. So, well worth a little look if you can. And you'll enjoy it. I love it in the mornings listening to another one's We Have Ways of Making You Talk, which is another great podcast. I listen to it in the mornings with a cup of tea when I've just got up. So, nice, easy listening and great fun. So, have a look if you can. Evening, Richard. How you doing, Mike? Good to see you. Cheers for popping by. So, that's it for the dafty little plug-in things. As you may have noticed on the What's in the Box video I uploaded, it was a close shave, but it's the Hawker Hurricane. That's what won, but it pipped the post by 2 votes. I got a lot of votes via Messenger and just general comments on social media, and like I say, it was really, really close between this and the Lancaster. So it's the Hawker Hurricane. I'm not going to tell you what's in the box because it's already done. There's a video already done on it on YouTube, so have a look if you want to know. It's a lovely clean kit. How you doing, Festa? Good to see ya. Talking of Festa, you know, another great YouTube weekly thing is Festa's Workshop, which is all good. So have a little look at that too. How you doing, Smurf? Good to see ya. Keeping everyone keeping all right? So basically, we're straight onto the old Hawker Hurricane. Nice simple kit, so it shouldn't be no problems really. And I might have another nice little twist on my last photo once it's done. We shall see. Right. So we've got a lot of humble numbers here, so I'm going to have to start working that out as well. And as usual, they don't even tell you what they are. So to start with, we're going to do all this wonderful bits here, and we'll make a start on all that. Get them glued up, get them painted. There's not much to a Hurricane interior, there never is, so I'm just going to pop that over on the keyboard there so I can see what I'm doing. First thing I do always, label my sprues, otherwise I have trouble seeing them. Just going to label these up. Nice big writing. Let's see. Saves me messing about because I struggle. That's the easiest way to grab things quickly without having to mess about too much. I do this on all my kits, so it's the So even more so I do this, especially when it's a lot of sprue, like on a 124 kit. Evening, Simon. How are we doing? That should be Hank. Like I say, just saves me messing around. Can't be bothered to mess about. So, sprue D first. Wonderful one. And we want a seat. No, there it is. D1. I know a few people that have built this kit and said it's lovely. I've recommended this kit to a few beginners. D59. Only because I've heard it's such a great kit. So I thought it about time that I made it myself. Hi Sue, how are you? So I keep telling everyone to build it. So I best build it myself. Put it bluntly. It's very small. It's a lot smaller than what I've been building lately with the 124 builds and all that. Let's see. Obviously it's not as small as a 172, but it's pushing it. Nibby bits on there. A little bit of excess there, flash. Not flash, sorry, where I cut it off the sprue. You know, it up so it fits nice. Because if it's not fitting nice, then it'll be annoying. How you doing, Dave? Good to see you. Always good to see everyone. A little bit fiddly this bit. This is when I love my 124s more. Such a nicer scale to work with. Well, chubby fingers. Get there. That's it. Drop a thread. There we go. Definitely a tad fiddly. scalp, but there you go, we've got that thread on anyway. While we're talking of glues, I know that there's somebody watching and I got a message, oh, I can't remember his name now, sorry, I know he's watching too. He was asking about what glue I used on photo etch. What I use is Poundland. From Poundland you get 4 bottles for £1. It's called Stick It, and it's just a cheap super glue. Comes with loads of these little things and it's great. It doesn't never dry up in the bottle. I've always used every drop, even without the cap on. It's just brilliant super glue. I've tried Loctite, I've tried all sorts of other glues, and for a thin super glue, that's the jobby. And so I use that on photo etch when you can put it on and you know it's going to be there. If you're struggling and you need a little bit thicker so you can move it around, I use the Gorilla Glue super glue, which is great. And it comes with a brush in the nozzle, but I don't use that. But that's great if you want to do photo etch and get a chance to move everything around before it sets. So I know the fella's watching because he asked, and I know he is. So there you go. Loctite for £1. Stick It from Poundland, 4 bottles for £1. Bargain. Unless you do what my friend done. When Poundland was shut because of lockdown, he went and paid £4 for one little bottle of it, where the guy on eBay had separated the packet and charged a crazy amount for it, which was not too clever, but needs must and all that. But if you can get to Poundland in the UK, go for it. Well worth it. It works a treat. I get these crazy messages like, can you mention and show me, and all that carry on. So there you go. I'm going to leave that to dry for a minute. There's my little silly seat, and it's got a little lever on the side there. I hope you can see that very well. There you go. So all good. So next is some backing bit. A1 SD. Stick it. All good fun. That's the little bit that my seat sits on. My seat is a different colour to the back, so I'm going to spray that separate in a minute. It's a nice little kit. It shouldn't take too long. It's more the camo that's going to take a while in the end. And getting that sun faded look, that's going to take a little while too. So like that wonderful bit there. This bit here, get these little pips off. Mk1. I always hate cutting these bits off. Good. See, most of this is all 56 as well, so we'll get that together and then we'll know. We'll get that sprayed up, whatever 56 is. That way up, like that. Gotta read that. Whole sides, that side, like that. This, like that. And that first one. Isn't that right? It's a bit odd that way, but that's what it's saying. That sits there like that. And that sits on there like that. Not the easiest way to glue things together, that's for sure. Definitely goes like that anyway. Strange things are happening. Seems strange going over that though. Just wondering. Sitting in there like that. Sorry, I know I'm talking to myself, but I'm trying to figure out how the hell this thing goes together. Right, yeah. How you doing, Monkey? How you doing, Common Road Junctions? Monkey's Paul. How you doing, Paul? And Common Road Junction, I've not got your first name written down. So, Common Road Junction it is at the moment. Apparently that's dead on right angles, so better get that right. Let's get right. This bit. Pops in. So, they say. Making sure that's all square. If it's not square, it won't fit in later. Now, Leave that like that for a second. Let the glue settle. While we're here, I'm just going to check out what this 56 is. Should be an interior green. Fix aluminium. Oh right, okay. Aluminium it is. It's kind of a shocker. Normally they're interior green. Not to worry. Hi Vamp, how you doing? Just getting my head around this new build. Make sure that's square. Yep, all good. There you go. That's the initial bit, and then you got like foot plates and all that to start putting on, and the seats and all that carry on. So the seat and this frame is all 56, so you shall try and get that clamped up and done. The aluminium. Clamp on that little pin there. Yeah. All it don't ping on me. And some good fixing point on this somewhere. Oh, there you go. Found a little hole there, so I'm just going to pop a little cocktail stick in that hole. Like that. And that will hold it for me to spray it. Like so. All good. Aluminium. Right. White aluminium. Dull aluminium, airframe aluminium, pure aluminium, polished aluminium. I shine aluminium. Steel, metal, aluminium. Water. So that's just about done, but I've got some more, so it's all good. Now, ideally I want to do that in a black gloss. Yes. So, so the thing is with this metalwork business is a lot of them need a good base coat first. So it's going to take a little while for this base coat to dry. So what I'm going to do, I'm talking to myself here now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spray this to black gloss, put it up there, and then assemble the next bit, and that's black gloss as well. Yeah. What colour is that? That wouldn't be aluminium. Floor. Oh, it is. Right. So yeah, forget the black gloss for a minute. Because it takes a while, it takes overnight but I mean I'll get away with spraying it right near the end. If I'm going to do that, I might as well do it all the bits quick and then not touch them. So that bit 20, which is this bit. And then what I'll do is on Thursday when we're live, I'll start giving it a little grubbiness once it all goes together. So that way. That bit. There. I do like doing metal finishes, but they take a little while. So there. That bit on there. Kind of odd way of doing it. All these lovely little holes, but there's no pins to line it up. Which is not so clever. Just trying to see what the chat was saying there as well. Yeah, apparently it goes like that. About to blow down there. Sorted. Wait. How are you doing, Stephen? Go. So I've got that in a little hole there. Just holding that in. I mean, you gloss black all that now. I've got a couple of other bits, but we'll get that next time. What I'm going to do, try and get this in now. Right. Boy, you're an idiot. Get that right. No, try again. That apparently sits in there. Really? Basically that goes on there. And that sits on there, because that's all going to be aluminium roughly, apart from picking out detail, so we may as well have that on there. And then it's all good. Like that. So I'll give that a second and then I'll black gloss that. And it'll be good. So yeah. So that's that bit. And we can just black gloss that, holding it there. Right, now I'll black gloss. Bit fiddly this size. We've got a guy in our model club that does the Warhammer. He does a great job on it. That's all he builds is Warhammer. I think it's fantastic, the guys that do Warhammer. Really, it's so detailed and small. It's unbelievable. I like my cars, aeroplanes, motorbikes and all that kind of carry on. I'm just going to turn that down. Because the idea with this black gloss base, I see it all the time online. I've been using it for years. And they say, oh, it don't dry, it's sticky, blah blah blah. They do it too heavy in one go. Secrets, like everything, build up the layers. Right, I'm only at around 10 psi at the minute. And going to have to hold it on this cocktail stick now. Let's hope that holds. Make sure I get it all. See, so that's at 10 psi, and I'll leave that for a minute now. Just for a minute. Just let that bite on. Before I go any further. Hi Lynn. So that's like a, it's like a fine mist coat, but it's still shiny, look. But it's such a fine coat. With a black gloss, a lot of the time people find it stays sticky just because they've gone far too heavy. And if you go too heavy in a wet coat, like instant, it really will cause you problems. So you're better off doing your tacky coat first and then doing a good coat. And then in turn, should get a nice finish on it. That's 2 coats. I don't want to wobble it too much because it's on that cocktail stick, and if I wobble it too much it will fall off and then I'll cry, and you'll see me cry. I can wobble that one. And that's just 2 fine coats, but it's nice and shiny. Lovely job. It's the Hurricane, Lynn. The Mk1 Hurricane in tropical colours. Once I get this cleaned out, so just leave this lid off really. Leave that lid to one side. That's what I'm building, Lynn. Mk1 tropical hurricane. Got me saying Spitfire now. It was a close call between that and the Lancaster in the votes. The Hurricane won by 2 pips, basically 2 votes. So that's all it ends up being. Clean my fingers up there. There you go. Evening, Richard. Yeah, I'm keeping well, mate. How are you? Yeah, apparently it is a good one. Yeah, mate. All good. You know what? I'm not even going to play with that little bottle of aluminium. I'm going to get a decent new bottle out. There we go. Nice new bottle of aluminium. There's only judges in the bottom of that. Taught me judges. My good lady made me a cup of tea. So there's my, quite happy to wiggle that now. And that's just 2 fine coats. Ready for my metal finish. With the metal finishes I tend to aqua gloss them when I'm finished. There you go. So I tend to aqua gloss them when it's done, just to protect the metal finish from when I'm messing about doing anything like masking and all that kind of carry on. So that's that ready. There's a couple of other silly little bits which I'll get. And then we'll be putting in stuff. So what's this here? I'm going to clamp that, and that's 78. I'm 99% sure that 78 is interior. One of them's interior. Should be interior green, eh? Yeah, cockpit green. RAF interior green. British interior green as we call it in our clad. Give that a coat of that, and then I'll do the metal finish on that. And then I'll leave that to cure properly. And by the time I'm live again, it'll all be good. Paper out. Bit of the old interior green. There we go. That's right. That bit where the clamp was. Yeah. Super. All good. Get this cleaned out. Get my aluminium coat on. And that'll be about us for today. Hi Tanya. All good. Nice to see everyone's chatting away and getting on well, because I haven't got admin or anyone like that keeping an eye. Just going to use this other cleaner. Make sure it's nice and clean. I don't want the green getting in my metal finish. Flushing it through. Good. That's dry. That's bone dry now. I know I've got paint on my hands, but that's dry. All good interior green, I like that. This message is held for review. Why would you want to show it? Why would they want me to hide your smiley faces, Fester? Why would I want to hide that? It said I had to review your comment. Just getting the screen out. Oh, the green's already out of that. Obviously not. Yeah. Oh, is that what it is, Moose? Oh, I'll just click accept. I know you all. Right, and here we go. Aluminium. Now we have a lovely aluminium tool. See that enough? Well, it's doing it again, Festa. You're like, I don't even know how to tell it to accept it all the time from you, but there you go. So when I'm spraying the metals, I'm at about 5 psi maximum. They're very watery, you know, they really don't need a high pressure. Oh, run out of paint, so I'll just top that out. End up with multicoloured hands by the end of the day. That's life. But I know I can touch these ends because that's where it's going into the model, but can you see that? There we go. Lovely bit of aluminium. Oh, it's all good. Got to share the love, especially at these times. So I'll leave that overnight now to cure and go nice and hard, and then I'll aqua gloss that just to protect it, and then I can start picking out details, adding washes and all that kind of carry on. Nice and simple. He's at it again. Look. Oh, it's Lynn this time. Sorry, Festa. You cheating on him. Well, we've done not bad today in that hour. We're starting to get some assemblies together. We've done the two-part metal process. There it is there. All that wonderful metal work. It's going to get completely hidden once we're done, as you do. Stick's just too long. Yeah, stick it on there like that. So all good fun. A quick swig of my tea, finish up, and that's us. Made a good start on the old hurricane there. There we go. We're at 57, so that's pretty much it. I can't do much else. I've got to let that dry, like I say, and then aqua gloss it. So but we've got them metal parts done. Got our interior green done. Doesn't look very green there, but it is. I don't know if you can see on that one. It's definitely green on that little camera there. In fact, I forgot about this little camera. There's a metal there. All good. So camera one. There we go. So that's it. My back's still sore after them fractures a little. Hi Graham, sadly that's me. You'll have to rerun, catch up, whatever, and do that. It'll all be good. Thanks Lynn, yeah, it's getting there. The seat is crap. Oh, sorry, this seat. Yeah, this seat looks cool. The seat I'm sitting on is rubbish. But yeah, I love the metals on Alclads. You know, I've got a thing for it, obviously. But this camera is really rubbish, but it's they're really good fun. So anyway, that's me. I've got my Festus workshop tomorrow, and then after that, no, you're cool, pal. No worries at all, buddy. You know what I mean? It's all good. Don't forget, I've got you tomorrow. So what goes around comes around. So I've got Festa's workshop tomorrow after evening. I can't remember what time, Festa. Right in the comments so everybody else knows who's not already part of your little crew. You know, because there's Richard Roberts and a few others. So if you want to put on what time your stream is tomorrow, because I know I missed the last half hour because I have the Models for Heroes sessions. So anyway, I've got that. So Thursday at 7 o'clock I shall be back. Don't forget, Just Making Conversation over on Facebook. Look out for their podcast. Really good stuff. And that's it for me, unfortunately. Thanks for popping by, everyone. It's been great to see the chat flying along, and I have been keeping a kind of eye on it. It's this side that's goose, so I have to turn my head right round, but I have been reading the chat at the same time. See, who says men can't multitask? So anyway, take care, everyone. Thanks for popping by. Look after yourselves, and importantly, stay safe. And I shall see you once Thursday comes along, and I'll talk to some of you tomorrow anyway on Festive Shop. So take care, guys. All the best.